Crank up the speed, understanding this popular phrase. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we make learning English fun and easy. Today, we're going to dive into an interesting English phrase that you might have heard in movies, songs, or even in everyday conversation. Crank up the speed. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what it means but also how to use it in various contexts. So, let's get started. Crank up the speed is a phrase that essentially means to increase the speed or pace of something. It originates from the action of turning a crank or knob to make a machine operate faster. In modern usage, it's a metaphorical way to say make things go faster or increase the intensity of an activity. This phrase can be used in various contexts, not just when talking about physical speed. For example, it can be applied to situations where someone needs to work faster, a machine needs to operate quicker, or even when music is played at a higher tempo. To help you better understand how to use this phrase, let's look at some examples. 1. In a workout, imagine you're in a fitness class and the instructor wants to increase the intensity. They might say, "Let's crank up the speed," indicating it's time to move faster or increase the effort. 2. At work, if a project deadline is approaching and your team needs to complete tasks more quickly, your manager could say, "We need to crank up the speed to meet our deadline," meaning the team needs to work more efficiently. 3. In everyday life, when you're watching a slow movie and you decide to fast forward through a dull part, you might say to your friend, "Let's crank up the speed. This part is boring," to suggest skipping ahead to a more interesting section. Even though we're not using phonetic transcriptions, it's important to get the pronunciation right for this phrase. Focus on the stress in the phrase, crank up the speed. The words crank and speed carry the emphasis, making the phrase more impactful when spoken. Understanding and using phrases like crank up the speed can really add flair to your English conversations and make you sound more like a native speaker. We hope this video has helped clarify the meaning and use of this dynamic phrase. Whether you're talking about increasing the pace of a workout, speeding up work on a project, or simply wanting things to go faster, this phrase is your go-to. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to practice using crank up the speed in your conversations. See you in our next video, where we'll explore more interesting English phrases and expressions.